What's up, gamers? My name is Dylan from Delish Games. Welcome to the first review on this channel. I'm a bit of a scaredy cat. I have limited exposure to horror themes in TV, movies, and games, but I decided to jump in to the Dead Space remake. It's a game that I've always been fascinated with, and I was really excited to jump in with fresh eyes without having any experience with the 2008 original. I'd love to take you through my experience with the remake, what I thought as I explored the Ishimura for the very first time. Let's jump in. Dead Space has been a title that has always piqued my interest. The trilogy is still available over on Game Pass, and I actually had it downloaded before the remake was announced. I decided to hold off to experience it through completely fresh eyes, and I'm very glad I did. Over the years, I've dipped my toe into scarier themes in media, however, it's never been a genre that I jumped straight into. But I wanted to commit to seeing this remake through. When it was first announced with some screenshots and eventually a developer diary, I was really impressed with how EA were handling it. The visuals are absolutely stunning, with every single environment and creature oozing with detail. The way in which you interact with each and every enemy is unique to them, with countless animations designed to ensure your weapons interact in completely new and gruesome ways. As you make your way through the Ishimura, you are constantly met with a feeling of uncertainty as you learn that any vent, any corridor or open space can be surprised with Necromorphs designed to rip you apart. Unlike typical zombie fare, there is one surefire way to survive any unwanted creature: cut off their limbs, which you'll see scribbled in blood above the very first weapon you find, the plasma cutter. The plasma cutter, which is a pistol with one sole function: cut off their limbs. You can aim the plasma cutter vertically or horizontally to directly target the Necromorphs' appendages, and it is truly satisfying. You continue to find and upgrade your arsenal as you make your way through the game, with my personal favourites being the Ripper and the Contact Beam. The Ripper being a circular saw blade that you could either have float directly in front of you, cutting down anyone within close proximity, or as a projectile. The Contact Beam I reserved for the big guys. It was powerful to cause major chaos when needed. Throughout, you'll find schematics which can upgrade and improve your arsenal as you discover more during your time delving further and further into the Ishimura. Your weapons aren't your only tools to use. You'll also come across stasis and kinesis modules that allow you to slow your enemies or launch projectiles, as well as solve puzzles. The game really doesn't overstay its welcome, which has become the norm of AAA titles of late, trying to grab and maintain your attention for countless hours. In my playthrough, which lasted about 10 hours, I was engrossed and engaged the entire time, with my heart constantly pounding, hands sweating as I made my way through the game. The sound design is tremendous, adding incredible tension the entire way through. I often felt the urge to hold my breath as I relied on my oxygen unit to keep me alive in the vacuum of space. The 3D audio is exceptional as you hear every single creepy crawly make their way to come and find you. Without spoiling the story, I can say that the performances are engaging, and with each twist and turn resulting in new tasks and secrets, I remained on the edge of my seat throughout my entire playthrough. All in all, the gameplay is a rewarding experience, and I can clearly see why it's such a beloved title. While I can't compare it directly to the original, I had an absolute blast venturing into the Ishimura for the very first time, and I'm hopeful that they continue to remake the rest of the series. I would easily recommend the remake to anyone who is either new to the survival horror like me, or a veteran to the genre. So that's it, everyone. That's my review of Dead Space Remake. If you've played the game, let me know what you think in the comments below. See you next time, and happy gaming.